Hello there, I'm Roma. Welcome back to the Worldest channel. We're back to Italy. We're in Naples. Yes, this time we decided to switch roles with Ali. So she's now on the back side, making sure that I look good on the footage.
Hey guys!
I'm standing on the Vesuvius, and yes, it's still active. It's still pretty dangerous, like Naples itself. At the same time, we're here to break stereotypes of Naples being a dangerous place for tourists. So let's move on. We are in the city of stereotypes. Naples is not only the birthplace of pizza. Everyone says that Naples is a dangerous city ruled by Mafia, and I will say not really. You can fool yourself even being in your own house. This is the reason why we're here, to break the stereotype of Naples being a non-touristic city. And our adventure starts from Piazza del Plebiscita, the central point, the beginning of all touristic routes. Locals say that Piazza del Plebiscita is the largest square in Naples. It keeps actually the soul of the city. All the tourist excursions start here, and most of Naples' attractions also located in Piazza del Plebiscita, like the Royal Palace. We came at the time when locals started their Christmas preparations. Even though snow is a pretty rare case here, and it's really difficult to feel Christmas and winter atmosphere, it's not the reason to stop celebrating. And military parade is another attraction you might get lucky to observe, despite the season. The Basilica Reale Pontificia di San Francesco di Paola is considered one of the most important examples of neoclassical architecture in Italy. The configuration of the basilica reproduces the Roman Pantheon. The hall with curtains and balconies resembles a theatre. The hall is also flanked by an original colonnade of 34 Corinthian columns. There are 8 statues sculpted by various sculptors of the 19th century at the walls of the basilica. It's truly a magnificent feeling when you pass by these statues. After seeing the central square, we take you closer to the essence of Naples, its soul and thread, the Spanish Quarter. Okay guys, there's also a Spanish Quarter in Naples, and this kind of interesting and pretty dodgy place. Historically, this area was built in the 16th century to accommodate the Spanish garrison here because for many centuries southern Italy belonged to the Spanish crown. It later became the central place for Neapolitan organized crime gangs called the Camorra. What's curious, there is also a Toledo station, and you see it's somehow related to Spain in general. The atmosphere and people here are ambiguous. Naples is the city of high criminal activity. By the way, the famous footballer Maradona is a symbol of Naples, and unfortunately he was tightly connected with the Mafia. He majorly received his bad reputation thanks to the Mafia. You see, people are hanging their laundry on the balconies. It's actually not just a feature for tourists to make cool Instagram shots, it's because of high humidity in Italy, Naples in particular. So it's easier to dry out the laundry outside rather than inside the room. And now it's time to talk about some dangerous things. So guys, as you probably know, Naples is home for Camorra and its local mafia. Basically, there's a difference between Italian mafia and Camorra because Italian mafia originally is anti-state organization, while Camorra has just purpose of self-enrichment. How to recognize the Camorra? By the look of a person. If he is a master of the territory, then he shows it by his behavior and look. All illegal activities are controlled by the Camorra. The thief must make a gift to the clan if he steals. Everyone pays a quota from the profits. But if you're a tourist, nothing to worry about. This place will be safe for you unless you get yourself involved in crime. Nevertheless, vigilance must be a higher priority, wherever you are, especially at night. Naples is not an exception, but just another reminder to you, tourists, to be careful. That is why it's needless to say Naples is a very dangerous city. I've been to 5 different cities in Italy, and Naples is the dirtiest place. At the same time, it's a charming city, and I would not change anything here. All this negative background, trash on the streets, these are just stereotypes that unfortunately detract the value of Naples and tourist interest. Most importantly, what you gain beyond it. The Italian soul, mindset, customs and lifestyle. This is what makes this place unique and lovely. The Umberto Gallery is a huge indoor shopping complex in Naples. The passage is a masterpiece of modern architecture, so all tourists who are lucky enough to spend a few days in Naples will certainly visit it. The grace and luxury of this magnificent building will leave no one indifferent. The exterior of Naples Passage recalls the works of Greek architecture, even though the neoclassical style was chosen for design. Various shops and expensive boutiques, restaurants and cafes are located here. Due to its excellent acoustics, the mall often hosts piano concerts and dance events. In December, it's all about Christmas. The Umberto Gallery is located just 100 meters from the heart of Naples that you've already seen, Plebiscita Square. Naples is famous for its castles, and the amount of castles visited by you will depend on the amount of days you stay here. The first castle we'll show you is the Castel Nuovo. The main facade of castle has 3 towers. An Arc de Triomphe that located between the 2 towers is rightfully considered one of the brightest examples of Renaissance architecture. In addition to the fortress itself, there is a port here. Ferries and boats leave from here to different parts of the world. If you catch the sun, you may take amazing pictures of Mount Vesuvius from here. It's getting really hot here. Behind me is one of the main attractions of Naples. It's an egg castle. Basically free of charge. But why it's an egg castle? There's a legend. Virgil enchanted an egg, put it in the amphora, placed it in the cage, and directed the castle around. So, the city cannot be destroyed unless the egg is broken. It's pretty interesting. Let's find that egg. Who we are if we don't screw up at least once. We forgot to book tickets online, so decided to give it a try another day. Since the COVID restrictions are pretty harsh, you need to book your free tour online in order to avoid big crowds. On the screen you may see the website and the form itself, with options to choose time and number of visitors. Again, who we are if we don't get luck at least once. Another day brought us a heavy rain. Still, it didn't stop us. The castle itself is a bunch of towers from different eras, which were combined into a single complex. It's believed that Naples began with its castle in the 6th century before Christ. The castle acquired its present appearance in the 12th century. For those looking for really stunning places in Naples, the Metroline might satisfy our interest from the very beginning. For instance, the University Station amazes with the beauty of holographic images. The Toledo Station is the most beautiful in Europe. It's inlaid with mosaics of all shades of blue. It's beautiful. Watching this episode and got hungry, no way we can miss a chance to show you the best pizza in Italy, which means the best pizza in the world. The most visited pizzeria de Michele will meet you with the huge lines, but the pizza you get here worth every second waiting.
Oh my god, it's so huge. The line is so huge.
Lasciate il passaggio libero, grazie, walking back.
Why this place is so popular? Because Julia Roberts, she died here, so that's why the place is popular among locals, among tourists, and they serve 4 types of pizza. We chose margherita, and now I'm so hungry I will be eating. Oh my god. I thought that I'm making the best pizza ever in the world. Apparently no. One more tasty place is Pizzeria Bellania. Pizza here tastes even better, but we were so hungry, so forgot to turn the camera in to record us eating. The National Archeological Museum of Naples houses many valuable things, and you can find here a secret room with some erotic frescoes and reliefs found near Vesuvius. It's actually famous for its extensive collection of Roman and Greek artifacts. So let's explore it. The most famous are the statues of Aphrodite, Athena and the Farnese Bull, the largest antique statue that has survived to these days. Between the first and second floors, there are famous mosaics discovered during archaeological excavations in Pompeii and Herculaneum. Again, we failed to catch luck even here, as the famous secret room closes at 2 p.m. and we got there much later, having spent a lot of time eating pizza. To be honest, it's better to decide for yourself if this place is interesting to you. For fans of ancient history and art, this will be just a delight. It features authentic mosaics and frescoes from Pompeii, a fun secret room and more. If you prepare in advance and read at least something, no audio guides are needed. All the exhibits are recognizable. It's also good that the museum is not too big. Frankly, we didn't find it that interesting, majorly because of the closed secret room and huge crowds. But we still found some faces and sculptures familiar while studying ancient history at the university. Is Naples safe for travel? This is the most frequently asked question people Google while planning their travel to Naples. Some bloggers and YouTubers even make the whole episodes claiming how unsafe they feel being in Naples. For me, this is just a hype. We spent here 2 days and a half visiting top Naples attractions, Vesuvius, Pompeii, and we're totally excited. Personally, I never ever felt this sort of emotions from visiting historic places. But Naples, despite its not really attractive background, turned out to be one of my beloved places. Pizza, half-dodgy Spanish Quarter with Italian soul, neoclassic architecture, Pompeii and Vesuvius, worth time and effort. And yes, it's recommended by the Worldest travel. See ya, folks!